Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast. Brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm here joined by the legendary, get me, the GOAT, they get me, one of the GOATs in this content creator space, the man that we all love to love. Man like Statman Baines is in the building. I can't call him well, he's not a special guest to this, but he got mad at me the other day when I called him a special guest on Man United, innit? Even though I was like, well, it's to give you know what I'm saying, the accolades you deserve.
Nah, basically, what I said to Flawless here,
Go on.
I'm basically on this channel every other day, innit?
Absolutely,
So
you are
technically,
100%
I am
right.
not a special guest.
Yeah, but it was to give you the, what's it called? Even though you are on this channel every day and you are part of the furniture, without that, you are a regular resident of Sarcasm
But I'm
City
that
TV.
special sofa that I sent you.
Yeah, but you got like you have like streets named after you in Sarcasm City. Like that's how big you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you have your own area. We have Statman Baines Street. You know what I'm saying? And that like all that type. We have Bainesy Avenue, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? And
Just
that
give me that
Statman
sofa,
Street,
man.
like
That's all I
100%.
want.
All the sofas. You're like the DFS guy in Sarcasm City. However, it was Man Them United, and that's not a show you are regular on. You are regular on. So I thought, yo, special guest to let people know in it. We have one of the goats in the building. We just don't introduce you regular, even though you are out here as a regular resident. We roll out the red carpet, fam. You feel me? Paparazzi, the whole nine, Bainesy Boulevard. You get what I'm saying in that? Bainesy Boulevard, Statman Street, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying in that? Like this guy.
Listen, Flawless is actually too sick of intros, you know. How you doing?
I'm good, fam. You know what I'm saying in that? Apologies on the lateness, people, but what does our dumb Matisse say? Lateness is greatness. So big up to Matisse every time. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button on the video. Share it across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And make sure you subscribe to Statman Baines' channel. I will add it to the title during the show, but it is a Q&A with Flawless and Statman Baines. So get all of your football questions in, people. Because what's crazy is this did start off as a fantasy Premier League show simply because United were in the shitter. But then obviously we got kind of good. So now it's like me and Basie want to talk football again, innit? Like that's how shameless we are. Like, but United were just go on, fam.
Like, what was the first thing that I said to you when we came?
Yeah.
I'm excited for today.
This guy was smiling. You know what I'm saying? And this guy was smiling and was like, "I'm excited for the game." And you know what? I'm actually in agreement with you. I'm looking forward to this game.
Feels like we haven't seen United in time, man.
Yeah, man.
Like,
we
you know
missed
when
them.
the 90 minutes that United play,
yeah,
the best 90 minutes of my week, no matter how bad we are. Like, oh, I just want United back.
I wouldn't say all that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say all that. You know, but I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I get your overall point, but it does depend on the result. Maybe get to the comments as well. Big up to Cam's in the building. Says big up, guys. Big up to J Socials who re-signed as a member. If you want to become a member of the channel, people, link is underneath in the description, or go to the homepage and click the join button. Big up Timo says yes. Another Friday, another Bainesy takes. Hurrah! Poch is a fraud plus Nangelsman, etc. Plus Xhaka is Xhaka. Yippee Kai yay. I don't know what Timo's on. Timo's not had no sleep, so that's why. That's why I'm just gonna put that down to.
He's ready for the Club World Cup, innit?
Yeah, but he didn't, because we did the NBA watch along. His team got beat. The Clippers beat the Lakers in the LA Derby. Then he had to get a coach to London, because obviously he's staying in London to watch Chelsea Plymouth, and then he's flying out to the Club World Cup. So he's had no sleep in it. And obviously he supports the Lakers, who are a horrific basketball team. So I understand. Big up Ahmed says Nugget Man plus Bainesy. Big up to Ahmed every single time. Big up to Jermaine Smith, says big up to both you goats. I appreciate the kind words. Love to Sasha as well. Good to see you back, Sasha. I hope you are blessed. She says big up the legendary duo that is Flawless and Statman Baines. Thank you very much. Big up to Ryan as well, says big up my bros. Theo says I want to see y'all build a studio. Rants Flawless, Statman, Aaron, Hodge, major link up. Soon come, man. These things take time. But definitely soon come, like 110%. Yes, I did watch The Apprentice last night. And for once,
no lie, the
talk about it.
Wrong in my, Who
do you reckon should have went? Who should have went?
I think the project manager should have gone.
Because he fired you can't misspell Arctic.
Yeah, I know, but like I think even if she spelled it right here, like it just weren't it.
Yeah,
like,
it was the game was trash. The game was trash. Yeah. When you're talking about, we don't play games to like. We don't play games to save things. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We don't want nothing serious in that. That's why Grand Theft Auto is the most successful game of all time, People gotta understand this PS5 now. Grand Theft Auto has been out since PS1. There's a reason it's lasted that long. There's a reason FIFA's lasted this long. We don't care about real issues, man. Just go look at social media, see if we care about fucking global warming. Let's keep it real. Let's just call a spade a spade. We don't care about global warming and climate change and all these type of things.
And the thing is, let's be honest, kids are gonna play those games.
Yeah, I know kids gonna play that game.
You're not learning global warming until you're probably in year 11 or something.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Sam the scientist. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. I thought the other game was good though. I was like, I get the idea where they're going with. That's the first good idea on the entire show this season.
I still thought it was crap.
No, it's a good idea. You understand?
Come on, man. Like, what are you meant to do? It was a prison thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a prison thing. Yeah, but you can build upon that, fam. Because you got to understand it's an arcade game. It's not PS5. It's not Xbox One. It's an arcade game. Most arcade games are very simple like that. If you think of like, I don't know what arcade games you play. Like Time Crisis, for instance. That's just a shoot 'em up game. Oh, Time Crisis is called, fam. But it's like one of the most successful arcade games, and it's just a shoot 'em up. But you have an actual gun, and then whenever you come Manchester, man, we'll take you to the arcade place, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because you played Mario Kart and stuff like that, yeah?
Oh, and
you play Mario Kart on the Wii or on any console?
Nah, surely. I never had Wii, you know.
You must have played Mario Kart at some point. Or if you played Mario, then Super Mario. Yeah. So it's kind of like
that.
Yeah, Time Crisis is one of those games that has been like it's stood the test of time. Like when I was a kid, Time Crisis was big. Like, and when I last went to NQ64, which is an arcade place in Manchester, and it has all the old school games. And me and my dad was just on there, like just busting up Time Crisis. Man, at the time of my life, yo, it was great because you have an actual gun as well in it. You know what I'm saying? It's sick. Trust me.
Way down.
Yeah. Like if they had it on PS4, I'd buy it and fully live stream it. Buy the gun, the whole nine. But I don't believe it's on PS4. Why? I don't know. In it, they're missing a trick. But yes, I did watch The Apprentice. But that game makes sense. I can understand where that's going in that.
Wait, so did you think the firing was right?
I didn't like what's the other girl called? Not the project manager, the
one
other
that did nothing.
Yeah, her, man, just always whining. You know what I'm saying? Like always just complaining all of the time and that. I've not liked her from the jump. Like she just always miserable, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, but yeah, you can't misspell the word.
Yeah, but the thing is, everyone agreed with it. No one said anything.
Yeah, no one said anything. But
so I feel like they all need to take responsibility for that.
But the thing is, if the branding was on point and correct, then the sub-team leader will take most of the plaudits. So that's how I'm looking at it. However, I do hear you. Should the project manager have went? Yeah, because the idea was trash.
Yeah.
But like he always says, go on.
Like I said it, I think even if they got the spelling right, no one would have bought the thing. I think it was that bad.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, I 110% agree. Like, the idea was trash. And that, you know what? That falls on the project manager. But what does Lord Sugar always say? Don't put yourself forward for stuff that you don't know about. So that's her mistake. So I agree with you, actually. The project manager should have went. But
I can't Ryan's right. Like everyone right now is so baffed in the thing. They're all rubbish.
People have no idea what we're talking about. Big up to Ahmed there, who says Statman Station, Bainsy Avenue, Baines Boulevard, what a city. See, this guy got his whole own ends in the city. Bainsy's neighboring Sarcasm city is called Mike. But Hamid says, I will get to this as well. I will play Matic, Bruno, Hannibal, Pogba on the left on Tuesday. Why have you skipped the whole game? Like, what did we miss? Well, you skipped the whole game.
I don't think Ralph will actually play Pogba on the left, by the way, because when you heard him speak about Paul Pogba's best position, he said as an 8/10 kind of thing, isn't it?
That's him. That is his best position.
So I don't know whether you use him out wide, because you got Rashford there, you got Alanga there who he likes. And they're all like different types of wingers to Pogba, isn't it?
Facts. I like the 4-3-3 and Pogba potentially playing as an 8 because we haven't seen it since Ollie's interim run. And we know what he did in that role. So he could easily.
But then you also got Bruno. You got Bruno next to you, not under Herrera. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah. And I like Bruno as an 8. I've said this. He's miles back. Even though I'm not his biggest fan, I like him as an 8.
No, but in terms of midfield balance, I would still much rather have Matic, Pogba, Herrera. Because Herrera, let's be honest, like say
he's much more defensively disciplined. Yes, I agree.
He was so good.
Here's the thing, though. It depends who you're playing against. If we're playing away in the like put it this way, if we're going away in the Champions League to Atletico Madrid, which we are, I'm not really trying to see a Pogba, Bruno, Fred midfield 3 or Matic, for instance. However, if we're playing Brighton, is it Brighton soon? Or Brentford we play. And Burnley. Yeah, Burnley, that's the one. I knew it was one of the teams beginning with B. I'm cool with that against Burnley. We're going away to Turf Moor and we pitch up with Pogba, Bruno, and Matic in the midfield three. That should be fine. Because we should be, again, I've said this before, I'll say this again, we should be dominating the ball. So it really shouldn't be a problem at all. And Cam's just saying, oh yeah, shit, Clippers beat the Lakers. Yeah, by 1 point. Beat them by 1 point. AD missed the final shot. What, GTA 6 announced? Is it?
I swear it's like 2026 or something.
Is it announced? Announced what date?
I don't know. I just saw someone say 2026.
That being said, I will be running GTA at some point soon. And that. Surfer, actually, let me know. Message me back, Surfer. I might actually cop GTA today and start running that tonight. I'm going to start live streaming it. Games are escape from your reality. Exactly. Exactly. See, you would say this, fam. This guy is ridiculous. Man saying the Wii is overrated. This is the same guy who stands Timo Werner. It's crazy. It's crazy. Where else are we at? Let's get... STATMAN, did you rate Herrera highly?
Yeah. I've always said this. Just look at our win percentage with Ander Herrera and without Ander Herrera when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in charge. We barely won any games when Ander Herrera went out the side.
Hey.
And he always gave everything for the club. Like, you just couldn't fault him. And technically, he was decent. No, but he was decent technically as well.
Nah, he was. I'm in agreement. You don't have to sell me on Ander Herrera. I'm a fan. I would have preferred him to stay. Yeah, like I said, he could be an effective squad player. 110%. But why we didn't keep him,
contract
who knows,
money,
innit? Yeah, who knows, innit? But speaking of high percentages, hey, Anthony Martial was the same.
What about it?
I said, oh yeah, look at this guy smiling. What do you mean what about that? I said he's like Herrera. If you look at our win percentage with Martial and without it's crazy. It's like less than half. It was like 70% with him and like 30% without him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. I reckon Pogba could win you the Champions League. You need to relax with this. Ryan, you need to relax. Go on, Bainsy. This is your chance. Go on, say it, innit? Say it with chest, fam. Go on, look in the camera and say it with chest. Come on. Let's go, Bainsy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Say it with chest, fam.
No, but you see with the introduction of Paul Pogba, like I've said this, yeah, we potentially got 3 months left of Paul Pogba in his Manchester United career. Anything could happen in his last 3 months, and Paul Pogba himself probably wants to create a legacy for himself.
Absolutely.
Because let's be honest, if he leaves right now, yeah, he's going to be remembered as maybe just generally, he's going to be remembered as a player that probably didn't fulfill his potential. United failed him, and he failed United.
I agree.
Say if he wins the Champions League, though, it's a different story.
Absolutely.
Because he's going to be the first man then to win us a major trophy. Like, by major, I mean like a Premier League / Champions League.
Premier League, Champions League, we know what the major trophies are. Yeah,
post Alex.
Yeah.
So I think you never know. And we've always said this, we're starting to control games. We're just not creating enough chances in the final third and stuff, innit?
I agree.
And Paul Pogba's passing in the final third creative aspect of his game is massive for us.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited.
Absolutely is. So we win in the Champions League. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what when you was I was on Rance's Twitch, people, and Bainsy was in the chat trying to get me to say that, and I was like, I'm not falling for this.
Never say never.
So what you saying then? We win in Champions League, yeah?
Never say never.
Is that yes? This guy don't want to say it with chest. Say you were trying to encourage me to say it. Now you don't want to say it, innit? Come on, Bainsy, man. Look in the camera and tell him we got wait. We got your guy. We got your guy, Mr. 5-time winner of the Champions League, Cristiano Champions League. At the end of the day, Ronaldo. Say it. Come on, fam. Look in the camera and say it with chest. What's going on?
Don't do that.
Why are you under pressure? Why don't you like this full screen?
Thing,
I go full screen. Say it with chest, innit? You know what I'm saying? And I go full screen. I ain't no Bainsy. Look at this guy wussing out. Say it with chest, fam.
Huh? Listen, we got a chance. We got a chance.
Okay. Well, you trying to encourage me to say it. You're a bad brethren. You know what I'm saying? You're bad bird. You are bad bird.
I have said it before though. Like, fine. I'll say I think we're winning the Champions League. I just
wait. No, don't look away when you say it. So look in the camera and say it. Go on.
Hey, stop this fool.
Say it, man. You know what I'm saying? Say it.
No, I don't like the big screen.
All right, say it. Look in the camera right now. Go on. Say it right now.
This guy. No, I don't even like this either. Go back. Go back. We will win the Champions League this year. I feel like just
wait before you continue. I just want to put the thoughts of Statman Bains are the thoughts of Statman Bains and not Flawless Mr. Tano or Stats Facts and Vibes or Sarcasm City as a organization. Thank you very much. Continue.
Like, football's a funny game sometimes. Funny game. Like, this could be like the best parting gift ever from Paul Pogba. Like, I look at the sides in the Champions League this year and I'm like, there's no clear favorite. Nah. Trust me.
That's
you
fire.
You see the big screen thing. Yeah, I don't like it.
Big screen Bainsy is fire, yo. If you whenever you start getting into films and stuff like that, that should be the name you go by, yo. Big screen Bainsy. Watch when you like do some more GOAT stuff, like you go on a podcast that's got like 1 million views. They'll be like, big screen Bainsy, let's go. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Big screen Bainsy. Yeah, he loves it. Look at him smiling. He's about to blush. He loves it.
Man.
Okay.
This guy. No, but like, come on, Flawless. Realistically, you know, Champions League, anything like that.
Anything can. Often. Here's the thing. Normally in the Champions League, not normally. Sometimes in the Champions League, you look at it and there's 2 or 3 teams that are outstanding. We are not one of those 2 or 3 teams that are outstanding.
But would you say Chelsea were that team last year?
Yes. Once the draw happened and the manager went in, yes. If you go back and look at Q&As we was doing, as soon as that draw was made,
I had Chelsea in the final.
I said Chelsea get to the final. I thought they would get beat in the final. As soon as I seen PSG, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich all over the other side of the draw, I said Chelsea get to the final. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Porto were the 3 teams they faced. Now, if we get a run like that, we could make the final. 100. This is why I say all the time a favorable draw. However, with that, normally in the Champions League, there's 2 or 3 teams you look at and go, they're outstanding. We're not one of those. I think there's 5 teams that are better than us. I think the 3 English teams are better than us. I have Bayern Munich there and I have Real Madrid there. And even though I think we knock out PSG over 2 legs, that's still a tough tie because I keep saying this. They have 3 players that can kill a game dead at any moment. They have 3 X factors. And not many teams. Similar to us, we have X factors. With a Pogba, who we're talking about, we have an X factor. With a Sancho, we have an X factor. With Ronaldo, we do have an X factor. I'm hoping Ronaldo still has it left. I'm hoping he still can go into that mode because he is 37. But
he's done it before in the Champions League this year. That's one thing. That's
not at the same level, but to your point, yes, not at the same level. But I hear you. You're right.
Us enough in the Champions League. We're out the Champions League without Cristiano Ronaldo.
I agree. So
we lost to Villarreal last year without Ronaldo.
So let's say we're similar to PSG in terms of we have X factors too. You know what I'm saying? And so the PSG, but we are not getting. It's highly unlikely we're getting past. But if we get City, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich, we're not making it to the final. We're not winning the Champions League.
You see with the Champions League here, you know one thing I say, like you just never know. Like
it's kind of nostalgia, you know.
No, but like you know, sometimes you just get a dodgy decision your way. It's knockout football. Like you never know, man. Never say never. As long as
I'm not saying
as long as United are in it, I'm gonna back us.
I'm not saying never. I'm saying the odds are against us, and it's on the draw. Is what I'm saying. The draw is key. If we get past Atletico Madrid, which I actually think we will, and we draw the Villarreal Juventus winner, I genuinely think we get into the semi-final. Then if there's some upset elsewhere in the Champions League, I can't see an upset, but say there is one, and we draw a Benfica, if a Benfica manage to stumble across into the semi-final, or Ajax,
or Salzburg,
or Lille, or Inter Milan, for example, then we're in the final, and we've mentioned the X factors, absolutely. But
and I think another thing that we need to remember: injuries. Injuries are key. Can get injuries at any point. And we saw it at Bayern Munich last year. Bayern Munich had Lewandowski fit. They beat PSG. Guess what? He wasn't fit. They're out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say, for example, next round we face Liverpool and Salah's out. Different story.
Yeah, I hear that. They're still favourites, though. But I understand your point.
It makes it argue it's more even then.
Yeah. Definitely, that gives us more of an opportunity. But that's with it. But because of the amount of teams, if we were 4th, say for instance, I thought we was 4 favourites, I'd be more on board with this. I don't have us top 5. So a lot has to go in our favour. A lot has to, which it can do. But I'm not going to say
things have happened in football, innit?
When is the last time a team that's not in the top 5 won the Champions League? It's rare, fam. It's rare.
I look at Chelsea like that, though.
Not after no, but context matters. If you look at Chelsea at the start of the season with Frank Lampard, I 110% agree with you. We both said it. As soon as Tuchel,
now we're back from our winter break or whatever it is called. Who knows? Jadon Sancho might explode. This might be he's like, welcome. I'm a Manchester United player now. We still got Rashford. Let's be honest. Rashford on his day can be a very, very good player.
It's the high line after goddamn Lulu, yes. Yeah. Like, and we've
seen Rashford in the Champions League previously have some clutch moments. PSG a couple times. Leipzig scored a hat-trick.
See, man, just say dumb shit like this.
Like, let's be honest, Mbappe's been the best of the front three this year.
How is Mbappe not an X factor? I'm not saying he's the best. I'm not, and again, because Ryan loves to like change shit. I'm not saying he's the best out of the three. What I'm saying is to say Mbappe is not an X factor is very silly. Mbappe can win a tie. We've seen him win ties.
He said, if you win it, I'm leaving the channel.
Who said this?
Ryan.
Oh, thank God. Please, United. If there's a footballing God, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a praying man, but if there is a footballing God, please, like, I need this United Champions League win. Ryan wins the channel. Absolutely goddamn. This is what I deserve. Thank you very much.
But you believe in now, yeah?
Pick up Camille. No. I'm just there. That's just added incentive in that. Ryan leaving the channel might be as good as United winning the Champions League. Like, I think that's on par for me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, even Ryan leaving the channel might be a bit better.
Imagine we win the Champions League.
No, you're not gassing me up, fam.
No, I was fully thinking this yesterday.
No, I'm not involved, Joe.
Nah, I'm not involved. I was fully thinking this yesterday, you know. Like Champions League victory for United.
This is all the views of STATMAN BAINS.
No. I just said, like, if we do. Like, I was fully thinking it. Like, you know, sometimes you just go in that nostalgia mode.
No, I don't.
You
go in the nostalgia mode. I don't.
No, like the other day I was watching the FA Cup final.
Which one?
We lost to Chelsea.
I
was watching that game back. I thought, you know what? We actually didn't play that bad. Pogba should have scored a header. Pogba scored a header. We equalised. Go into extra time. Anything could happen. We got players that can turn up in these big occasions sometimes. Say what you want about Cavani, and I hate Cavani. But Cavani off the bench in a Champions League game with his experience, you never know.
It is prime. It would be prime.
It's always, allow me. Trust me.
It's always the youngest that have this nostalgia, whether it's Bainsy, whether it's you Prime, whether it's Ryan. Cams is like one of the exceptions to the rule, who is like his years, like he's very logical, like older head. He's not a veteran because he's young, but he's very he's like older head. His thought process is his thought process is very logical. Like Cams don't do this younger nostalgia shit. This is only you, Prime, and Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and it's mad that you man are all similar age.
You need to get believing. You need to start believing.
Believing in what?
Like,
see, you don't even know.
Nah. Trust me. Like, you know when they say the hope is that hope is what kills you.
It's the hope that kills you. Yes, that's why.
So you might as well hope.
No.
Nah, trust you. No lie. Yeah, you see, with United.
You talking about winning the Champions League, and we're not even in the quarterfinals yet. Relax.
No. I just said I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just trying to reach the quarterfinal.
Nah, I think
final anyone's game, but I'm just trying to get us through the quarterfinal.
The Champions League just hits different. Like, there's just something about it. Like, even when we played PSG, when we made that comeback, the Rashford. I remember that day in school, I was running my mouth. I was so confident that we were going to make a comeback. And you know when you just got a feeling? The tournament is just special in a way. Nah, trust me, you don't know, man. This tournament is special.
What do you mean you don't know? I've seen United win it twice. How are you telling me? Like, I don't know. You ain't seen United win this competition. I have twice.
I know, but I've experienced knockout games.
So what do you think? Do you think there was no knockout games when United won it?
Yeah, I know, but like,
I've seen magical knockout games. How are you telling me?
I'm nearly in the semi-final era.
I seen Scholes, you know what I'm saying, in that semi-final against Barcelona, stick it top bins. Like, I remember watching.
You know when we lost against Barca, under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I was devastated, man. Like, you know the way Messi just destroyed us. Like, you see David De Gea. Oh my days, I can never forget David De Gea for that performance. I don't think people know how bad that David De Gea performance was. Nah, trust me, that still annoys me to this day, you know. Like,
but bigger Prime says flawless. You never know what can happen. Remember, last season Lewandowski was out for both legs of the quarterfinal. The chances Bayern had if he was there, they go through. Yeah, I hear that, but that's because Bayern Munich and PSG are two of the better sides. What I'm saying is United are not in that bracket. Does that mean we can't win it? No, I'm saying we're not one of the favorites. We're not top 5 in the competition. I am very fearful of who we could draw in the next round because I believe there will be an all-English tie in the quarterfinals. And somebody said in the chat, I think it was when it was on Rance's Twitch, saying United haven't drew an English team since like 2010, 2011.
Remember the Alexis header?
No.
Oh, you don't?
Nah, Alexis header against who? Us.
Barca. Like the one that Stegen made a mad save.
Nah, fam, because we lost. I don't remember. I forget losses. But my point
I
is,
still remember that.
if you face City, you can beat them because Pep is always with his stupidness, like not playing the DM. Can we? Yes. I'm not disputing that, Prime. Let me make this clear. United are capable of beating any team left in the competition over 2 legs. My problem is, one step, Bainsy, we're not favourites in those ties. We're not favourites. If we play Chelsea, we're not favourites. If we play Liverpool, we are not favourites. If we play Manchester City, we are not favourites. If we play Bayern Munich, we are not favourites. If we play Real Madrid, we are not favourites. If we're favourites for those ties, I'm confident. We're not top 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that PSG and Real Madrid drew each other because that means one of them are going out. I'm hoping Chelsea, City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool all go out. It's not going to happen, but at least one of them. I need an upset somewhere, and I hope it's not us.
I'm watching the highlights again, yeah.
This guy.
You see 33 seconds in the second leg, Rashford hits the crossbar. Like, this is what I'm saying here. Champions League, fine margins, you know. Because imagine that goes in, that's 1-1 then. On aggregate.
Fam, like.
And then, you never know, man. Messi could bottle it. Fred might have had a 10 out of 10 game.
I big up Camps every time, you already know, man. What I'm saying, large up to Nipping as well. Says big up Flawless and STATMAN. Like,
this game, man, it's frustrating me now. Look at this, Rashford. 13 minutes in, he plays that to Martial. Is a different story now. This pink hit's nice though.
Yeah, the pink hit was very nice. It was. Nah, Prime, it's not the only thing. It's look at our team. We are not top 5. Why would I be confident when we're not favourites? And it's very rare non-favourites win the Champions League. When is the last time non-favourites win the Champions League? It's probably Chelsea. It was Chelsea in it.
Yeah. In
2012 or whenever they won it.
You think Chelsea were the favourites last year?
No, they were one of the favourites.
No, you're talking about one of.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're not one of the favourites. Like when that draw's made, we all said, well, I said Chelsea are making it to the final. They're one of the 5. We're not even top 5.
We're not respected right now in terms of across Europe.
That's all I'm saying. If we was one of the 5, I'd be like, we have a good chance. We don't. I'm saying. Now comes you was because you reached the final the year before. So you were therefore one of the 5. Because you reached the 5 because they played Liverpool played Real Madrid and then they played Spurs. And did you not win? When did they win? Which one did they win first? And you went close in the Premier League. You were one of the best teams in Europe.
97 points. And Champions League Day.
Yeah. So like, they got 97 points. They ran City close. Like they were therefore one of the favorites. They therefore one of the 4 or 5. My point is, we're not one of the 4 or 5. The last teams do. It's rare you get this in the Champions League. People just do the history. Normally, one of the teams who are the favorites win it. The last is probably Chelsea in 2012. Let me have a look at this. I'm actually gonna have a look. The Champions League past winners. Hold up.
No, I'm still watching the highlights.
He loves nostalgia, man. So if you look at it, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. See, Chelsea in 2012. Barcelona, one of the best sides in 11. Inter Milan in 2010, quality side, they win the treble. Barcelona in 09, United in 08, AC Milan in 07, Barcelona in 06, Liverpool in 05 won, and Porto in 04 won. So you're talking since the last 22 years, you've had 3 surprise winners. You've had 3 surprise
At the end of the day, mountains are there to be climbed, innit?
Oh my God. Why are you quoting a man that got sacked and can't get a job?
Nah, Roy Hodgson also said this.
And Roy Hodgson's been successful in what? How many trophies has he won?
Got Fulham to the Europa League final.
So how many trophies has he won?
You
really clutching at Roy Hodgson, who is my guy, by the way, because he's now managing Watford. Like, that's my guy, Rolls Royce Roy in the building. However,
to be honest, like
this is not what we're doing.
Some other people might have said, innit? Like, you never know. Flipping hell, that Philippe Coutinho goal.
This guy is ridiculous. Someone asked as well, where is it now? Let me get to it. Alfie says, how come so many people have started saying United and winning the Champions League at the same time? Because of people like BAINS getting lost in the nostalgia. That's why.
I think it's kind of like Champions League coming back, innit? Like, it's February now.
Yeah, nostalgia. Look at him. This guy's smiling away. Why are you smiling?
No, I'm just saying you're in that mood, isn't it? Champions League, February.
Yeah, but I'm in the mood too. Like, I'm happy Champions League's back. I didn't realize it was so close. However, us winning it, I'm just like, all right, you need to relax with this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying we are going to win it. Like, there's a 100% chance. But all I'm saying, as long as we're in the competition, I'm going to have faith in us.
All right, cool. If we win it, you got to travel down to Manny, fam. We're going to go sing outside Old Trafford. Because we're going to sing outside Old Trafford, fam.
Nah, man, I'll sing outside my house.
This guy sing. Make sure you video. Actually, nah, don't video it. I was going to say, don't do that. You don't want people know where you live. But if you step out of your ends, make sure you video it. We want footage, fam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure. I'm going outside. What's it called? If we win the Champions League, I'm definitely going to OT. When we last won it, I went into town. Last time we won it, and was singing in town. Swear down. Yeah, I talked to me and Tox went. Yeah, I was singing in town. Yeah,
and people were there.
No people were there, fam. You're saying there was bad people there in town when we went in 08. Bad people. It went outside the ground, but it was in town, innit? It was literally in the city centre and that. Because we watched it. I was with Tox. And we watched it. Obviously, we won. You know what I mean? John Terry slipped. And yeah, man, we was gassed, fam. Gassed. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
It was a Diego Dalot cross for the Alexis header.
So I don't even remember this. You know what I'm saying?
Flipping.
See, look who's backing you. Look who's backing you.
Yeah.
Look who's backing you. The Timo Werner stan.
At the end of the day, he's right.
The Russell Westbrook stan. The guy who said he would take Frank Lampard back if Thomas Tuchel was sacked. Just letting you know, Just letting you know.
Why would you take Frank Lampard back?
Hey, this is your guy that's backing you, though.
No, but it's a genuine question. Why would you take him back?
Ask him. I don't know. Ask Timo, innit? I don't know. That's your man's. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the guys who... You see the guy... You know, it's the guys who back you have the wildest bad takes. You know that. Because you got your guy here who said he'd take Frank Lampard back if Tuchel was sacked. You got your other guy who said Lukaku's a better right winger than Mohamed Salah. I'm just saying...
Look at these, later. Someone said Red Bull Salzburg got as much chance as United based on your logic step. Nah. Because we actually have players. Now, at the end of the day, if we kind of click, which we are starting to improve under Ralph, you never know. Like, on that day, we could be a scary team. Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho, Rashford. Dalot, everyone likes. Rafa, Varane, David De Gea, Cavani, Jesse, Wamata, Ilanga.
Dalot.
Said that.
Tellez.
Luke Shaw. Tellez.
No, not Luke Shaw.
Lindelof.
No, that's not. Relax, fam. No. It's not what we're doing in that.
No, I'm just saying, like... No,
Speaking of that, he's here to answer it. He's here to answer for his crimes and that.
Look.
That's Timo, what you telling me?
Yeah. Just for clarification, yeah. This is not this is called the team of bad takes at this time. Don't worry, people. But the reason wait. You, Ryan, and Bainsy are the team of bad takes.
No, I have a lot of good takes.
I'm gonna explain my case here.
You do, but then you have some horrific ones.
But hold on, I'm gonna explain my case here. The reason why I'm thinking of Frank Lampard coming back to Chelsea is because I just feel in the next 10 years of time, I think he's gonna develop as a manager after he got sacked like a couple of months, like a year ago. That's what I think. Do I think that Tuchel gonna stay at Chelsea? It depends on the board again, because we always keep changing managers. That's the thing. So that's the way I see it.
Nah, that's a horrific take.
This is the guy who backs you. You know, it's the two guys that back you mostly have horrific takes. I'm just saying that says a lot, innit? You do the maths, fam. You better with numbers than me.
No, but listen, Lampard ain't it, man. You need to give up. That's full on. You know,
I'm just looking at the longevity term.
Man, even Batesy saying that's full of nostalgia.
I'm just looking at longevity.
Wait, is Lampard one of your favorite ever players?
Is Lampard one of your favorite? Of course, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there you go. That's why you probably want him back. Someone said, Timo, did you or did you not say you take Frank back after Tuchel gets sacked?
You're not listening again. I just think for the next couple of 10 years' time, I'm just looking at it.
Now it's 10 years, but when you originally said it, you was like, you take him back now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you said originally. So now you're changing that. Now you're saying 5-10 years.
You're not listening. That's only your bad takes. That's only your bad takes. You're not listening again.
Oh my God, yo, you said it, but then again, you stand Russell
Bad
Westbrook
takes,
and
STATMAN.
Timo Werner.
Come on, man. You got to have like have a bad take for once at least.
Yeah. But back to it anyway. You lot continue to get your questions in. There's over 4 of you lot watching. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Get the likes up, man. I don't even think we're at 20 likes. I don't even think we are at 20 likes. So hit the like button. Oh man, it's not too much to ask. And Statman Bains' channel is in the title as well, people. How many are we on? Yeah, we're even at 20 likes and there's over 40 of you lot watching. Hit the likes up. Hit the likes. But yeah, horrific. But back to it. Yeah, man, it's nostalgia, people. And you're getting it from 2 different clubs here. Because Timo's like that with Chelsea. Baines is like that with Manchester United. Ryan's like that with Liverpool. Nostalgia can fool you and trick you. And you can't look at things logically when you are emotionally invested.
No, but I have said, I'm not saying we are favourites. No, I'm saying anything could happen.
Yeah, you could say that about any competition with any team.
No, but we have like a better chance of anything happening because at the end of the day, we got players.
Yeah, we have the 6th best chance, I would say. No, actually 5 because PSG and Real Madrid are going to knock each other out. So I'd say we're 5/6.
I'll take that right now.
See, I'd rather be 1 or 2.
No, but in terms of where we are at right now,
yeah, absolutely.
Because you need to remember, we still got another like 4 or 5 games before the Champions League, I think, for us.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we see a massive improvement. Pogba's back now. Hopefully, this is the best version of Pogba we see. Playing in the midfield 3. How he does with Bruno, I don't know if they're both going to play there, but let's see. And hopefully, Jadon Sancho now, he's had a bit of a break as well. Bit of a rest. Kind of kicks on now because this is probably going to be him starting consistently on the right-hand side, which I hope he does today.
Does it matter if you're not favourites though? Would being underdogs not suit United? Last season, Chelsea weren't favourites against Atletico, Real Madrid, or City. Yeah, it does matter because being favourites lets you know who you favour going into games. I'd rather my team be the better team on paper because then it increases the chance of my team going in over 2 legs. So being underdogs, it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Last season, Chelsea were definitely favourites against Atletico and Real Madrid. City, I give you. City, I would say, is more equal. But you were definitely favourites. Like, people just want to run jokes and bants. You were favourites against Atletico Madrid. They were all... I watched both of those games. They were awful against you. Real Madrid are in a transitional period. So you were definitely 110% favourites. I said you get to the final as soon as the draw was made.
Real had a lot of injuries during that time, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Because I swear they played the back 3 in one of the legs.
You'll probably know. Prime will probably know better than me, or Timo will know better than me. Maybe. Is what it is. Yeah, because Raphael G, Ryan going Ryan. That's why, man. Ryan flip-flops on his takes. He once called Mbappe generational, but now he's just a pace merchant. Ryan going Ryan, man. You already know. You lot who are regulars here know what he's like.
Leave my attacking partner alone, please.
Yeah, serious, because he's got as much bad takes as you. I don't know what's worse. Yeah, I'm saying. Timo Werner's one of the greatest strikers. Mohamed Salah is a worse right winger than Lukaku. I don't know. You choose. Or Callum Hudson-Odoi is clear with Mohamed Salah. I don't know. You man choose. If Bruno plays as an 8 with Pogba, it works. Bruno's more defensive and hits the good long ball. Like I said, it's all horses for courses. If we're dominating the ball, I don't mind that as a midfield 3. I don't mind that whatsoever as a midfield 3. That works for me. That's cool. That's calm. But if we're going to have less of the ball, he might have to switch that up. He might have to. Well, it depends how Ralph wants to approach it. Depends how he wants to approach it. I'm not sure. Where else we at?
Ralph, we trust.
Absolutely. I'm with that. 110%. Let me get to some more questions, people. More questions. Here we go. Where do you think Haaland is more likely to go next year, City or United? We'll go to you on that, Baines.
Yeah, I don't think United have a chance for Haaland. Like, you might as well give up.
What?
Why do we? Like, at the end of the day,
me either.
We have Ronaldo.
No,
we have Ronaldo. Erling Haaland comes in. He's going to cost whatever his release clause is, and then obviously he's massive signing on fee, agent fees, dad, all of that stuff, innit? I don't think United will do it while they have Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fair enough.
Neither. He's going to Real Madrid at the end of the day. He's pushing him off to go into Real Madrid. You all know this.
But how's he going to go Real Madrid if Mbappe's going Real Madrid and Benzema's still there? His options are limited.
I think he was Barca, man.
Why would you go to Barcelona?
Why would you go to Barcelona?
Why would you go Barcelona?
They got Aubameyang. They got Franz Torres. They got Traore.
His options are limited. If you look at it, United, we still got Ronaldo for another season. City might not need a striker. Real Madrid have Mbappe and Benzema. If Lewandowski stays at Bayern Munich, where does he go?
And I don't think Bayern go after him either.
Yeah, so where does he go?
Because I just don't think Bayern will pay the money.
He might have to stay at Dortmund for another season. He might have to stay at Dortmund.
I feel like maybe Raiola and his agent will try pushing a move and stuff, innit?
To where though? Where does he go?
Laporta has a good relationship with Raiola, innit?
Yeah, I hear that. But why would you? Do you think Barcelona is a smart move for him? I don't. Yes, sir. For what are you telling me?
Hello, guys.
I think he's stuck.
I just want to back up Flawless. The Timo did say right then if Tuchel had left, he'd get Lampard back. No 10 years.
Yes, there ain't no 10 years. Man, I had to try and revisit it and switch it up in there. Like I'm foolish.
Yep. Go back to the topic, please.
You watched the Dembele comp.
Oh yeah, let me just put this out there. Two things. Ryan, you asked for the link. No. And secondly, Ryan, I just want to also add to that, let you know that I haven't watched Cobra Kai. And on the Dembele comps as well, I went into the group chat just not to watch him. I just said hello to Surfer in the group chat and then dipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you?
Just put this in, you know. Yeah.
I watched it. No watched it either, man.
Yeah, no watched it either.
I think people who watch comps all day or past games are like those Uber nerds who go to
Wait, watch your mouth
and go, yes, episode 25B of You need to get StatMan. You need to get out, man. You're watching past games of Champions League.
About.
I'm joking, Ryan. Hop on, innit? Hop on, Ryan.
He was used that, man. Oh, if only he'd done this, and then if only Messi had done that, and if only we'd done this.
Trust me, comps are good. Comps are good. Like the name of comp that was on the timeline the other day, yeah, that was a nice comp. No, like it was actually a nice comp.
Oh man, you need to watch something else. You need to, man. Seriously.
Yes, for real. Yeah, Ryan, hop on if you want, fam. Hop on if you want. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was
saying. Why can't you go Madrid Mbappe on a free? You could.
Yeah, no. But again, people, not because this ain't FIFA, not because there isn't space for him. What I'm saying is, where does he play? If you have Benzema who plays as a 9, Mbappe plays out wide, Hazard plays out wide, Vinicius Jr. plays out wide. They probably forgot a winger or a striker. I'm forgetting about Asensio. How do you fit them in?
You know what it is?
Players.
I think it's for the brand.
I think I read during the week that there was a rumor that Madrid had asked him to stay at Dortmund one more season.
It makes sense.
And then you get the Mbappe this season, and then you phase Benzema out over this season because he's turning 34. Is it 34 or 35?
34. See, this is what I like Surfer. Somebody with sense.
I don't think
that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think he'll do that though. No,
you would
not
say
in
it doesn't
terms.
make sense.
No.
Look at that bad take right side over there.
No, not that. In terms of, I don't know whether like his people would want Haaland and Mbappe in the same club because I just don't think it helps both the brands like that.
No. I think that helps both of their brands because they are together. That is two Avengers. You won't get a reference to Marvelhead linking up. That's two super. The two super. You know what that would be like? Imagine Ronaldo and Messi had actually played together. What that would have done for their brands.
But then let's look at it like in terms of Messi and Neymar together, because both of them are still massive brands in itself.
Here's the difference though. There's a clear distinction to who's better. With these two, they're the next two guys. There's no clear distinction.
Yeah.
Messi is Neymar. One, they're separate generations. Two, Neymar is clear of him in terms of star power, superstar branding, etc. They're the next two guys. Those two clicking up, they could do adverts together. You talking about branding? Imagine them two in Real Madrid shirts doing branding for the next 5 years. That's an easy sell.
I doubt both.
And they fit footballing wise because they don't play the same position. Haaland is the 9, and Mbappe playing on one of the wings.
But I'm just saying.
This is my point.
I just don't think it'll go.
I think you do that. I think that's sensible. I think that's sensible. Speaking of not sensible, you know what I'm saying? What you saying, fam? You good? What's going on?
You're mute.
You're on mute, fam.
He's not on mute, but his mic is broken.
That's the best you've ever sounded, Ryan.
That is the best you've ever sounded ever. I love to my babes Mimi every time, and she says, "What have I walked into?" Babes, don't ask. It's bad not to. I just don't.
Plausible deniability, Mimi. Plausible deniability.
Just walk in and walk out in it. Yes.
Turn around and it never happened.
It never happened.
Yeah. Men in Black mind swipe thing.
Yes, walk in and walk out. You know, like the Abe Simpson meme. The Simpsons meme. That's what it is when he walks in.
You know when someone walks into a scene and then they start whistling and turn around? Just do that, Mimi. Yeah, the Abe Simpson thing is great, actually, yeah.
That's legit, isn't it? Like, don't even ask what is going on. Because I don't know what you heard Mimi on the way in, but I know it was probably saying wild. But as I was saying, where was we at? Yes, Mbappe and Haaland works on the pitch and off the pitch. Where else does he go? Unless he comes to us. The only place he can go to is Manchester. That's if City want a striker and you have to wait for Ronaldo to leave.
Mino Raiola here. No, we're not talking about Mino Raiola here.
What about Mino Raiola?
At the end of the day, I just think his agent want to push him and move to Madrid. Like he's not want to go. He's not going to let Haaland go.
I hear that, but there's no space for him at Madrid currently. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
if he goes to Madrid, where does he play?
At least Benzema's going to leave, at least for the next couple of years.
Why would you get rid of So you'd get rid of Benzema in the fall? You would get rid of Benzema right now.
Let me check Benzema's age first before I
forget the age. You'd let Benzema go right now.
Probably not. Like you could have Benzema. You could play like that front two, 4-4-2 formation.
4-4-2. Are they Burnley? Real Madrid playing 4-4-2.
You could play Benzema and Haaland together.
That ain't Burnley, yo.
Yo, you can play Benzema and Haaland
together. I said 4-4-2, you know. I said Benzema and Haaland up top. What? And you're gonna play? Mbappe left mid. Wait, you're gonna play Mbappe left mid and play Vinicius Junior right mid, yeah? Modric Cruz in the middle.
Let's do wing backs and have Mbappe as right wing back. Let's just do that.
Oh my god. Man just looked right down the camera with a straight face and said they could do 4-4-2. You know?
Do that.
I don't think Real Madrid have played 4-4-2 in their entire lives. You know what I'm saying? In that, but I said 4-4-2, and they Stoke. It's Tony Pulis gonna manage them.
I don't know.
Nah, you know what? I remember they played a diamond at times under Zidane with two up front, but they didn't go like proper 4-4-2. They played a diamond or something.
Diamond's different. You got Mbappe. Mbappe, one of the best young talents in the world, and Vinicius is probably one of the form players in the world.
Yeah, this guy said 4-4-2. I know he was talking about a flat four, box to box midfielders.
Bro, it's not Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes at the front, fam. Like, come on, innit? Like,
this guy, you know, 4-4.
Yo, can I just suggest something Surfer said? You know,
go on.
You know when Surfer, you know when Surfer was getting onto my guy Statman a few minutes ago about watching highlights of Champions League matches, what's wrong with that, innit? Like, there's nothing wrong with that because you know the amount of times I've watched highlights of that Liverpool-Barcelona game since it happened? Bro, I've listened to radio commentary and had tears in my eyes after listening to it. Like,
yeah, but Ryan, you probably do that once, maybe every 5 days a week. Statman probably watches 5 videos a day.
A lot, man.
You know what I mean?
They're the same guy, man.
Comps non-stop.
They the same. They the same guy. Look at them right now. They're the same guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Thank you.
They're the same guy. Yeah, it's definitely more of a compliment to you, Ryan, than it is to Bainsy. Definitely, without question. That's why Bainsy didn't say anything. That's why he's smiling right now. They're the same guy. They love the same nostalgia nonsense. They just support 2 different teams. They supported the same team. They'd agree with each other a lot of the time.
They're each other's
100%. Absolutely. They are variants of each other. That is true. But it's just rare that variants look alike.
At the end of the day,
wait. No,
everyone's unique in their own way.
No. Here's the thing. Me and Surfer are variants of each other. We just don't look alike. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that variants look alike. You don't get the reference.
Like me and Tox, we just sound alike.
You and Tox just sound hell of alike. I can't tell the difference if I close my eyes. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? Surfer's rang me before. I'm like, is that Tox? Mazza. What are you saying, Surfer?
I nearly took half of Sarcasm City.
He really did, yo. He almost tricked me. Well, normally, Bainsy, you won't get the reference because you've never watched Loki in it. That's why. Well, everyone else gets the reference. Yeah. Don't worry about it, fam.
Let me send you a Loki comp. Then you'll
Is that a movie or something?
Nah, it's series. It's a film character from Marvel, but he has his own spin-off series in it. Rude Gentleman says, big up Flawless, Andrew, LeBron James's, Fator, Flawless, you need to pattern Baines. He had the audacity to disrespect the GOAT Ronaldinho yesterday. He needs to pay for his sins. What'd you say about the GOAT, fam?
Were you not on that stream?
Watched it, nah? What did you say?
Nah, did not matter even Cams. They were just talking so much in it, and they just didn't include Ronaldo in that debate, so I just started trolling the chat about Ronaldinho.
But
they're having the Ronaldinho Neymar thing, innit?
Yeah. Which is just people are bored. That's all.
I think me and Cams were talking on Twitter a couple of days ago, innit? And he said something about Robinho's transfer to City, about how he remembered that on transfer deadline day. So I replied, "Oh, you old guy or something, innit?" And then he replied, "Oh, you young Jesus or something, innit?" So I was just trolling the chat saying, "Oh, nostalgia bias," when they were all saying Ronaldinho over Neymar, just to annoy Cams and stuff.
Seen.
And people took it literally, like Rude Gentleman.
Right, okay. So it's just you just running jokes. All right, fair enough. Mimi says
By
some risky panel right now. This show could go left, and I'm not here for the carnage. Plausible deniability, and it's just walk in and walk out. Just walk in and walk out.
By the way,
I promise you,
I ain't saying nothing.
Go on, Ryan. Go on.
By the way, Statman mentioned the name disrespectfully. Fuck Robinho, innit?
What did Robinho do?
Robinho, man. Do you not know?
What did I miss? Now what did he do?
All right, I thought you knew, fam.
Ma, what did he do? I legit don't know.
What he's been convicted of.
Oh shit! Did he do some scumbaggery?
He's being convicted. Yeah,
I did not know.
He got convicted a time ago, and his appeal got rejected, innit? So he's going prison for like 9 years, innit?
Oh, fuck him. Yeah. Good. That's not long enough, innit? Throw him in the jail and throw away the jail. 100%. I didn't know for a minute. That's why when you said it, I was like, nah, I didn't know. But yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I thought people knew about this. Oh, I didn't.
No, people might know. I'm just saying I didn't. I'm just saying I didn't personally.
All right.
I'm just saying I didn't personally. Yeah. Absolutely. Brian says, who would be the main out of the two Flawless? Whoever performed at a higher level.
It'd be Mbappe. Mbappe's a bigger brand.
He's a bigger brand, but again, are we talking main as in terms of there's the difference between brand outside of football and then brand and then within football? One thing I do think they'd be successful together. I think those two together complement each other.
I agree.
Very, very well.
I agree.
Very, very well. Very well. With Ancelotti as well. Like very, very well. And you had the other bits and pieces, 110%. Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, I think Foden and Haaland together.
Foden could, but the thing is, Foden could play it with those two as well. You could play out wide right or in a 10. I'm trying to see Mbappe and Haaland together, just on some superstar team stuff. Go on, Ryan.
I think addressing that comment, I think with Haaland and Mbappe, for me, Haaland's better, but I think there'd probably be more expectation from Mbappe just because so far in his career he's achieved a lot more and being around for longer. Do you get what I mean? So I think there'd probably be more expectation on him than Haaland.
Yeah. Nah, 100%. And yeah, Timo, he said this shit and then ducked Prime. Timo didn't even say 4-2-2. He said flat 4. He thinks he's slick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said that.
Isn't that right, Timo? I said 4-4-2 with a straight face, innit? Yeah. I say that's what you should have said before you said that. Man said 4-4-2, you know. Man looked dead straight in the camera. I said 4-4-2.
I think it's Torres and Luka Modric like Ashley Westwood, innit? Like
facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. If you play Benzema and Haaland together, that means Benzema will do the link-up play and Haaland scores the goals. But then how do you fit Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Asensio, Hazard? How do you get all these plays? It just doesn't work. That's why I'm saying legit, Haaland might have to stay at Dortmund another year. He don't go City, he don't go United. He don't go to Real Madrid. I think it'd be very, very silly of him to go Barcelona. He don't go Bayern Munich if they still got Lewandowski. What options does he have available? Now, the season after, Manchester United might become available. Manchester City might. Real Madrid might. Bayern Munich might. I'm saying right now. And I rate Haaland. I've not watched him week in, week out, but from what I've seen, he looks very, very good. And obviously his goal scoring record speaks for itself and his numbers and his stats. But I'm not sure. Unless City do. City might decide, all right, we want a striker, but he don't seem like a Pep type player. So, don't need to be a man saying Liverpool. Can you not afford him, though?
Not about selling.
Well, because we ain't spent a lot over we ain't spent a lot in it like over the last kind of couple of years in it. So you think that are they saving up money for maybe like a big window or something? And I know he has been linked, Haaland, with us a lot. Do I see us getting him? Not really. I don't really see us get. Plus, I think if we got him, it would probably signal kind of a change in style for Klopp as well, because obviously Haaland, if he came in, would be the number 9 in it. So it means that we'd kind of scrap the false 9 thing in it, and so it would mean a change. It depends if Klopp's willing to change his style at the end of the day. So that's an interesting one as well. But we have been linked with him. Do I see us getting him though? Not really in it. But
you don't get him, and
we have been linked with him.
You're not going to get him because you're not going to pay Salah what he wants yet. So why would you pay Haaland?
Yeah, the buyout clause is 70 mil, which is very cheap. That is
no, but I don't think that really matters.
That's why we got put in the conversation for him. That's why we actually got put in the conversation for him a few weeks ago, because of how cheap his release clause is still.
No, the release clause is fine. It's his wages. The wages
entire package. That's why they didn't sign Timo Werner. It was his entire package.
That's what I mean. The entire package is, even with this buyout clause, is huge because of the wages, because of the agent fees. The paying the dad, you know what I mean? Because you haven't got just the agent fees; you got to pay his dad as well. That's probably 40 million euros just for paying on the agent's fees and everything like that. Plus his wages, he's probably going to want 400 grand minimum.
Oh, 100, especially when his actual transfer fee will be 70 mil, as low as it is for a player of his caliber.
Then he's probably going to put in they're going to probably put in a buyout clause on that contract as well. So no matter what he has, you know what I mean, like 100 million or 150 million.
Do you think Haaland? Haaland, in terms of his career, is going to be like a guy who moves around quite a bit, or do you think for the majority of his career, for like he'll be at a club like long term in his career? Do you get what I mean, or do you think he'll be a guy who moves like, let's say, every 3 years, for example?
I think it depends on. I think Real Madrid or Barcelona is the end game. So where he stops. Before that, like if he moves to Real Madrid, I could see him being there for the majority of his career, or Barcelona. However, if he goes to a United, a City, a PSG, that can be
Pogba was what was meant to be.
Yeah, that can be the stopgap in between the Real Madrid and Barcelona move. Unless obviously he fails. The only reason he goes to Real Madrid and leaves if he fails. They don't sell you if you're on point. Benzema as an example, who's been there for years. Varane, who was there for a long period of time. Ronaldo, who was there for a long period of time. So you stay there.
You know what? That's another reason why. What you said there, Flores, that's another reason why. Obviously, it's a bit different, but why Karim Benzema deserves so much more respect. Like he's been there for so long, and it was like every summer, it was always like a Aguero or a Lewandowski linked with Madrid. Everyone was assuming, the Real Madrid going to go in for one of them. They're going to get someone in. Never happened, because that's how highly they rated Karim Benzema at the club.
Cold.
At the end of the day.
Cold.
Yeah, he deserves so much more respect than what he gets still. And it's only now he's getting it, to be fair, because he's getting stats. That's the thing over the last couple of years.
Yeah, cold. Why not Manchester City, Calvin? Because I just don't see him as a. I'm not saying he wouldn't be successful. He's just not a Pep type player.
Could go there after Pep leaves, I suppose.
Yeah, if Pep leaves, then it's a whole different conversation.
I still don't think City need a striker.
Yeah,
I still don't think
City need
a striker. I think
need is need is no. No, come.
But you know what it is, I think.
When Pep leaves, who comes in? So.
No, go on.
But as long as Pep's there, as long as Pep's there, I just think they're so settled and so good at this false 9 thing that I think if they got a striker, like an actual number 9, even like as much as I rate Harry Kane, like a Kane or a Haaland, they'd probably just become a bit predictable, to be honest. You know, I just think they suit this false 9 thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's not a need. It's just something else. It's just to offer something different.
I think João Felix would go to
Newcastle.
Yeah, I'd love to see him go to Newcastle. That'd be great. Haaland at St. James's Park would be fantastic.
Haaland and Chris Wood partnership up front.
Let's go. Hey, that'd be a 4-4-2 right there, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
With John
Joey midfield with that Bruno guy.
Matt Ritchie.
Oh my days, man.
With Joe Linton.
Imagine Trippier putting in those crosses for Haaland and Wood in the box. Defenders would be able to deal with that.
We'd have to scrap football if that happened. You got to scrap football.
Imagine the news when Haaland signs. How will this affect Callum Wilson's position?
Lord have mercy.
Even Timo saying Lord of mercy.
Even Timo.
Hey, Captain saying, let me throw a spanner in the mix. What about Juventus?
Vlahovic.
They just
signed Vlahovic, yeah. So that kind of, unless they decide to play a back three and then you play in two strikers. I know they ain't gonna go 4-4-2.
I wouldn't play Vlahovic and Haaland together.
Well, you reckon they're too similar?
Nah, in a way. Like, they're both out and out goal scorers kind of thing, isn't it?
It'd be interesting to see what Bayern does with Lewandowski getting older. You know?
Yeah, that's what I think. Again, similar to Benzema.
For Haaland, to be fair.
Yeah, I would. But if Lewandowski's form had dipped, I'd be with you. The problem Haaland has is that both Lewandowski and Benzema,
no, but I
two
think
places he could legit go.
Lewandowski's kind of spoke about it before about wanting a new challenge and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but then who's gonna go and sign Lewandowski?
No lie.
I know he's been linked with Chelsea.
City should be all over that.
Lewandowski
if we're talking strikers,
yes, he suits City.
Lewandowski technically unbelievable.
Absolutely, he suits them down to a T for a season or two. Because like Ryan said, Ryan's right. Do City need a striker? No, but it couldn't hurt to have one just to have something different. Because you can always play on number 9.
Who's so good technically at the ball as well. He's, let's be honest, he's technically better on the ball than Haaland, isn't it? At the end of the day, much better technically. Like, he would suit City a lot more than a Haaland for me. But it's just City don't really make those like short-term kind of signings. They sign for the long-term in it, so I can't really see them going for Lewandowski, to be honest.
No, all right, I hear you. I'll be saying PSG though. It's just a bit underwhelming.
No, I think that's
what I would say.
I think that would purely be fun, and no problem with it.
Yeah,
but you could just be financial.
I just think that's just underwhelming. Like, look where we're linking with him. We're talking Real Madrid, Manchester United, Manchester City, and then man go PSG. That's just mad underwhelming. Similar to I put it to, even though I thought it was a good appointment for Newcastle, Eddie Howe going there. It's underwhelming. Now, when that big takeovers happen, you're expecting them to go get someone that makes you go, oh, geez.
You were listening to like that Bruno, I can probably pronounce it, Morales from Leon.
I just call him Bruno G, innit?
Yeah, Bruno. I call him Bruno.
I just call him Bruno.
Call him BG. So call BG, right? Everyone was trying to go, everyone was listening to, that shows Eddie Howe's got some pull. And I was going, if you think this guy heard of Eddie Howe before in his life, before he spoke to Newcastle United, you're on something I don't want to touch, all right? Eddie Howe wasn't even in the discussions with this guy. You know, there's no way, man. There is no way Bruno G's gone, I've always wanted to play for Eddie Howe at Newcastle. Oh, wait. How much are you offering me? Oh, yes, I'll take that as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just...
Do you remember when United signed Varane and there were United fans on Twitter saying, people said that Ollie didn't have pull.
So it's nothing to do with Ollie. It's because it's Manchester United football. Exactly. He would sign if I was managing. It's Manchester. Like, people don't understand that
Manchester United and money as well.
Yes, 100%. That's an easy sell. It's an easy. That's an easy sell. And yeah, man, want to know if it's a Seth Rollins shirt. Man, have been asking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a Seth Rollins.
There you go. It's a Seth Rollins shirt. There you go. But yeah, like, it's just him to go PSG. So Baines, you don't think that's underwhelming? I think that's mad underwhelming.
I don't know if underwhelming is the word, isn't it?
Go on.
Because that like don't get me wrong, it is financial reasons, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And I think everyone always says that PSG probably do like a striker. Like, Cardi's not it, Mbappe's not really a striker in my eyes. Mm-hmm. They're not really going to play anyone else. Like, who else is there if Mbappe leaves? Yeah, like someone said today, Dembele they're going to be linked with. I think they'll probably be linked to Rashford.
Ronaldo.
I don't know about Rashford.
Now, Rashford's always just been linked with PSG.
Yeah, I know he has, but
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, but that's if we don't get top 4.
Do the Ronaldo Messi thing.
I ain't ready for that.
I know you ain't. I'd like to see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
I'd like to see that at a 4-4-2.
But they're both on the wings. Both on the wings. Ronaldo left and Messi on the right wing.
Wait, Ronaldo and Messi play together? Nah.
No that's where you draw the line, Timo, yeah? Is that where you say enough's enough, yeah?
I just like, nah, that's not possible. I just feel it's not fit, isn't it? Like, why would Ronaldo want to play with Messi in one team?
Yeah.
Well, now, to be fair, they're at the end of their careers, isn't it?
Wait, but PSG
that's why I think it's a bit different.
Could go for Lautaro Martinez, I suppose. They could go for Martinez.
Martinez is a shot.
Oh yeah, what about
Martinez
Martinez?
is a shot.
We haven't talked about him that much.
Martinez. All right, you want to talk about him, Timo? Talk about him.
I mean, I haven't seen much of him in Italy. I just think he needs a better team to be with. I just think Inter's kind of like at the moment right now. He's not in a good environment currently. If I was Lautaro Martinez, I would go somewhere. Maybe Man City, United could do one.
But into top of the table.
Would
Here's
United go?
You're saying it's not that good of an environment. It's not that good of an environment. Your number 9 wants to go back. Your number 9 wants to go back, fam. What are you talking about?
My number 9, though. My number 9 is Timo Werner, by the way. Here we are.
No, Timo Werner is number 11, fam.
No one's number 9. He's no one's number 9.
He's number 11.
The number 9.
The numbers have just dropped on. If like user having issues,
why is it dropped from like 50 to like 1?
Yeah, I don't know. Just click the refresh button.
Oh, there it goes. Back up.
Oh, yeah, it's back. StreamYard just messing up.
Glitch.
Yeah, it's just YouTube or StreamYard and it messing up. That's all it is.
I know it was all those Inter fans.
Yo, can I just say as well?
Said he wasn't doing well. It just dropped off.
Go on, fam.
Like Mimi mentioned that loser guy, Imran Loser. Like, obviously, I know you've been bigging him up a lot, Flows. Like, I actually went and watched a few compilations of him. He actually looks good still. Like, I do want to see more of him. I can't lie.
He's a baller.
I do actually. I do want to see more of him still. Like,
he's a baller.
Because he actually
like I've watched him this season. He's a baller. He's better than Jonjo Shelby. He's better than Xhaka. Like he's cold. He's better than Jonjo Shelby and he's better than Xhaka. Like I've watched him enough this season.
I need to see more, but
yeah, you need to see more. I've seen enough.
He looks good.
Cold. You know what I'm saying?
Has he not played a lot? Has he not played a lot or something?
Nah, he's played. You just don't watch Watford a lot. Obviously, I do Watford watch along, so I've watched him a lot this season. Why do you think I got on the bandwagon? I was like, who is this guy? With his left foot just looking silky in the midfield. I was like, this guy's cold.
Is he like just a central midfielder? Is he like?
Well, he played. I know for Morocco they played him, I believe, on the left. Peter was saying, but from what I've seen, he can play 6 or he can play at 8, and he's probably technically good enough to play higher up the pitch as well.
Yes, that's what I thought. When I looked at him, he looked technically good enough to play 10 as well. Like,
yeah, it depends on how Roy Hodgson wants to play him.
He had that kind of Özil kind of little style about him, which looked okay.
Nah, Özil has the loser style. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't loser like that. This is not what we do.
Proper loser.
Yo, Mesut Ozil's one of the most disrespected players I've seen. You know,
he's not. He just mentally not got it, fam. Technically, he's fine. He's just mental with Mesut Ozil.
Man. That's a bit harsh.
How is it harsh? That you just mentally don't have it. Technically, he's fine.
Do you know what Ozil reminds you of? When you play a drop-in on pro clubs and those guys who just try and do all those tricks, never pass or anything like that. That's what it reminds me of.
Yo, but Ozil was a passer, bro. That's what he was known for.
Yeah, he was cold. Yeah. But then he went up to Arsenal.
Do you remember Ozil?
I think it's just football's changed, didn't it, now, innit? Like, you need a lot more
mentality,
off
bro.
the
He's won the
ball.
World Cup.
No, but off the ball, you need so much more from players, isn't it?
Yeah, off the ball, he's
and
terrible.
That's where
like,
it probably lacks. And that's why you probably can't play him in a game like this.
He said it there, loser plays as an 8 more time and that. But I think he's very capable of playing as a 6 or 8 or a 10.
Technically, he looks really, really good. I'll say.
He sounds really good. 100%. Yes, Hasib, I will be doing the watch along for the Manchester United Middlesbrough game. I will be doing the watch along. So again, people, all of these are on the upcoming live stream schedule. Oh shit! Big up JV in the cup, man. It's been a minute.
JV, man.
Big up JV. You know what I'm saying? Every single time, original co-host of Man United will be back when he's back. He was the one who came up with the idea of the name as well, people. So when you see me doing Man United's, he came up with the idea for the name, the logo, the whole 9. Also started from a Fair Eye View with me as well in it. So big on my guy JV every single time. Man. Every single time. Yeah, you lot continue to get your questions in. Upcoming live stream schedule as well, because it lets you know the shows that are coming up. But yes, like I said, watch along. Mane could join PSG. What if Mbappe leaves?
Please do. Please do.
So could Salah.
I will do. I'll be delighted with that.
I think he's good backup in that to you lot. If this who's the player you signed?
Bro, if he's there as backup, if he's happy to be backup, I'm more than happy with that. Sadio Mane as backup is very impressive depth. But if he's still there to be a regular starter, then get out in it. But like, if he's happy to be a backup, then I'm actually happy with that.
Yeah, like he could be a good squad player for you lot. You don't necessarily have to start every game, but you can.
If he's happy,
and you lot need squad depth.
I've got absolutely no issues with that at all.
Is he alright playing a Carabao Cup every now and again?
Go on in it, of course, man. Of course he could play in the Carabao Cup, bro. The most
Talking
prestigious
about Mane?
domestic.
Last group game.
Talking about Mane? Yeah, talking about Mane.
Cam said he's back up now after AFCON.
He's back up now, yeah? Wait until he loses AFCON to Salah and he's back down.
Yo,
Cam, come defend your boys.
Surfer, respect the Carabao Cup, innit? The most prestigious domestic trophy in the world. Club trophy in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Carabao
So,
Cup.
by the way, I don't think
That's not what we're doing in that. We are not disrespecting the Coupe de
We're
France.
still doing Coupe de France.
Yo, if
Oh,
we
you
win
still
it this
got
month,
Sky.
I'm going to be shameless.
Fuck off, Surfer. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off in that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, somebody said Coupe de France. I heard that.
Oh, yeah, look at this guy piped up. This guy piped up like a meerkat. Oh, someone's a Coupe de France. You know what I'm saying?
PSG went out before Flawless could do it watch along.
Serious, yo, the world using it, the world working against me in that. I was looking forward to one as well.
If we win the Carabao Cup this month, yeah, I'm gonna be shamelessly parading that around like the Champions League, you know.
Cavs not having it, you know. Cavs is not having it, you know.
Do you know what I'm gonna
Cavs
do?
is not having it, you know.
I'm gonna
Yo, that BZ guy, I don't let people smoke me on Shameless. They just have agendas against me, innit?
We don't have
I'm gonna
agendas.
I get
shamelessly
it. You
celebrate
man
us
just have
beating
agendas
you,
against me
right?
and
But,
shit.
you know, in the end, I'm just
Yo,
gonna
these
count
man
on
just
the
see it on
best.
stream. You should see the Shameless SC group chat. Like, obviously, it's like a daily cooking of me for some weird reason. Like,
It's because you say stupid shit.
especially when Flawless puts his dickhead gifts up.
Yes, because you say stupid shit. It's not my fault. You say dumb shit. That's on you.
I don't.
Wait, does that mean Poch didn't retain the Coupe de France? Is that what we're saying?
No.
Oh, Mr. Facts over there. You want to dot the I's and cross a lot of T's, yeah? Yeah? This guy, look how funny he is.
Flawless was actually working when he got rocked out. He couldn't do it.
I was.
On the radio.
Messi tax.
I was legit yeah. I was like, right, I legit wanted to do a Coupe de France watch along. One was on my birthday, one was working.
I think when Lance said it's all right, I'll do the next one.
It's all right. Next year, Flawless.
It's always next year, Flawless. Yeah.
Depends who the manager is. I'm not gonna lie. It depends who PSG because he's leaving. So it depends on who the manager is there.
Go get Zidane, man. PSG have to go get Zidane, man.
Genuine question: would you lot take Pochettino to United fans?
I don't particularly want him. No. Oh, I don't.
How things can change in a matter of a year.
Or a penalty shootout in the Coupe de France.
Oh yeah, that's what it was, isn't it? Well, that's it. Oh, is that funny, Bainsy? Yeah, is that funny?
True though.
Is that funny? Look at this guy in it. Look at this guy in it. Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah. You don't say, oh, you ain't laughing at him. You're not laughing at him.
No. Let's not do that. Yeah, you see full screen. Nah, I don't like it. You've
Why
already
don't you like
stream
full
alone
screen?
yet. Nah, man.
Just
You don't need to zoom in.
You gotta love your face.
Yeah, I don't
it wasn't
like
a zoom in. That's full
either.
screen. Yeah, we don't like you being full screen either, Ryan. We don't want to see you half screen. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see you when there's 10 people here. You know what I'm saying? We don't even want to see your name in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Oh, Jesus. Woo. Where we at? Big up Cams in the cut as well. Yes, Cams, what you saying? You good?
Yo.
Yes, what you saying? Is this for the Mane thing? Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Get off your chest, fam. Get off your chest. I'm big up Bobby as well in the cut. Star-studded in the comments and that. Love to see it. JV. Yeah, and Bobby. Mimi's in there. Like, love to see it. Go on, fam.
Big up Bobby, man. My guy.
Too many player agendas in clubs now. Like, everyone just wants their player to, but I don't care. Whoever's playing well, just play him. I don't. If Luis Diaz doesn't ball out and Mane is playing well, play him. I don't care who plays. Like, but for me, I thought Mane. I still think he's on a decline, but he's having a good tournament. I thought so he deserves credit for that. He's having a good tournament.
You told me yesterday he was back up.
I did say that.
Yes.
You're right. I said in my the front three I want to see is Diaz, Firmino, and Salah. You're right. I did say that, but Mane still deserves a chance. Like, he still deserves a chance.
And you see it with other players as well. When competition is brought in, sometimes they just take it another gear up. We see it with Luke Shaw this time. And I'm not questioning Mane's mentality, but sometimes it just gives you that bit of.
But a lot of players are like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. A lot of players are like that because they know they're not safe anymore. Like, your spot's not safe. Like, Mane knew Origi wasn't like his spot. Like, he knew his spot wasn't getting taken. It was Firmino's spot that was in jeopardy with Jota, even though that doesn't make any sense.
And Prime says, hold on, so Flawless does it.
First two things.
Go on.
First two things. Shout out Bobby as well in the comments. You know, my guy working with BBC Sports Scotland, man. Man, guy's winning. You know, big up Bobby, man. Fully deserves it. Fully deserves it, man. And also with the Mane thing, if I see 2018-19 Mane again come back, that will be emotional still.
Do you really just stop the show just to go to nostalgia, fam? This guy just to reminisce.
I don't 18-19 Mane is not the best Mane for me.
19 Mane at the Allianz Arena. Oh.
Nah,
that was prime. But that was when
19-20 Mane, 17-18 Mane. Yo,
17-18 Mane weren't that good, to be fair.
He was, man. He was.
No, he wasn't. 17-18 Mane was shit in the first half of the season.
As a pure winger, before he thought, yeah, I'm going to do the Salah thing, get the stars.
Why is it all you youngsters in this?
18-19 Mane when he went to the Allianz and
right.
Cams, come on.
I hear that. I do hear that. I'm not saying it was shit, but 19-20.
You remember that game at the Allianz, Cams?
I do remember, and that's what I said. That game for me is when I decided we were a top team again. We finally we wrote with.
And we beat Bayern. We actually went to Bayern and pulled their pants down like it was crazy.
We did. We completely battered them. Completely. But that season wasn't better than the next season. The Mane. 19-20 Mane was just
Sterling's not clear, and he's never been clear of Mane. I'm not having that. I get onto Mane, but he's not. Sterling's not better.
No, I think Sterling's underrated now. You know,
I don't.
Nah,
I think he gets his plaudits. I think he gets his plaudits.
I stand correct. I think he's underrated when it comes to England and stuff because he's England's best player and people think it's Kane.
Fair point.
But even for City, we saw it in the December period. This guy was clutching out week in, week out. He was performing at a very high level.
Again, it's the eye test thing. It's kind of like a boxer who is technically sound and outpoints people. The casual ain't gonna give him the plaudits he deserves, type of thing, because you're not because you don't look great.
I just think Sterling's a good player in the six system.
You just don't like him,
man. That's all.
You just don't like. No. You just don't like him because you don't look good on the eye test. It's not. No, it's not. Because you were here telling me don't do this because you was here. Wait. You was here. No. We're not doing this because you was here trying to say Kane had a better tournament than him. Cut the shit, fam. We're not here for that. Shut up, man. Go on, Bainsy. We're not here for that. You legit tried to sit there and say that Kane had a better tournament. You're the only man on planet Earth that thinks that. So cut the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I never said Kane had a better one.
He bossed him. Who was better? Sterling or Kane in the tournament?
Sterling just.
Exactly. See the delay. You know what I'm saying? It hurts you to say that.
It was just.
Exactly. Just. It was no debate.
Sterling was
clear. Carried him. You always want to say carry this, carry that. He carried that guy. Carried him. This is not what we do in your guy. He carried him. Of course he did. Carried him.
The big moment. This is how you do it.
Serious, carried him. This is not what we're doing. He carried that guy. You always want to talk. Such and such carried such a. No, that's a carry job.
I can't lie.
Kane did nothing.
On a side note, did you guys know De Gea won Premier League Player of the Month?
Did he?
He won Premier League Player of the Month. He won Premier League after one. I know clean sheets are an indication for keepers, but he had one clean sheet in the entire January, and he won the Player of the Month. These attackers need to be ashamed of themselves.
Wow,
ashamed. That is crazy.
Mendy didn't win one when we only conceded 4 goals in the first 10 games or something.
Exactly.
Wow.
It doesn't make any sense. Keepers have had better months, but somehow De Gea wins it after an okay month, but a shot-stopping month. He hasn't been an amazing goalkeeper. It just shows how poor the balls have been.
His shot stopping's always been his greatest.
His greatest attribute, without question.
Even during his bad times, his shot stopping is still the greatest. It's just his decision making.
Wait. Can I just address this comment?
Remember when we watched the City derby, Flawless?
No, you can't address this comment. No, this is not what we're doing.
Oh, please.
No.
I can't let that comment slide.
We're cutting it. Yeah, we're cutting it. Nope. You know what I'm saying?
Let it slide, but I don't care.
No, I'm saying no, because you're not letting your Sterling know, because you don't look at it objectively, so that's why I'm not letting you address it. If you looked at it objectively, I'd let you address it. But you don't look at it objectively. I don't care, yo. We don't care. I don't care, fam. You know what I mean? No. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Where's Prime at exactly? Who says on? I've not defended. He says, hold on. So Flawless doesn't even want Poch anymore. Why is he defending Frauditino with his life? Poch ain't even a hill to die on. I've not been defending him with my life. The thing is, and I've said this before, I'll say this again. the time we should have got him was in that period before he went PSG. Like that was the perfect opportunity with that team, with that side, at that opportunity.
That Everton game, innit?
Yes, that was the perfect opportunity. And then when we didn't, times pass, man. You know what I'm saying? And that we trying to reheat McDonald's, like it's not it.
People
I'm saying
not learn to stop judging managers when they're having a stint at PSG. Like,
PSG's a poison chalice. Absolutely, PSG's a poison chalice.
No manager does well there. No manager.
I agree. It does. Like, look at Tuchel. Like, Tuchel looks like we see him in such a different light. Whereas even at PSG, I was like, I don't know if you're it, but players ain't bought like. The front three on paper works, but it's kind of like, yo, Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar as a front three. It's tough to get
their manager in 17, 18.
There's just too many egos in the.
I don't think it's an ego thing, fam. I think it's a system thing. Football's a system game now.
Yeah,
it's not individuals.
They don't have a fluid system. Like,
it's a system game.
I've got to say though, their midfield is pants without Varane,
and the midfield's not good without Varane as well. Idrissa,
the amount of money they spend and they flood the midfield with that rubbish.
They've excluded Wijnaldum from their Champions League squad. Can you believe that?
Good shit.
Minus Varane.
What do you mean he's shit? But he's a Champions League winner. They don't have Champions League winners in that.
And Herrera, innit?
We don't have many Champions League winners in that.
Like you got Herrera, you got Wijnaldum.
Herrera's better than Wijnaldum.
For where PSG, even forget that, for where PSG are trying to go to, Herrera and Wijnaldum shouldn't be starting. Yes, Peter, what are you saying? They shouldn't be starting for PSG. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They're not of the level. They need to have players in that midfield, the level of Varane. That's where they should be aiming to. Like, they should have A-level, B-level midfielders. And I don't think Herrera, Wijnaldum, Idrissa, who else they go in midfield? Those three are it.
Like Casemiro, you know.
Nah, they're not it, but Wijnaldum's not good, man.
He's good.
Yeah, but he's not good for web. Yeah, go on, Cams, go on.
He's a minimum 7 out of 10 at everything, and he's reliable. He doesn't get injured. So that
he's a good player.
He's about
he's a good. You know what he is?
3 out of 10, bro. His passing's 3 out of 10.
He should be back up to what? He should be back up to the likes of Varane. He should be a squad player there.
Definitely.
There's nothing wrong with like him, Herrera, Idrissa should be back up to Varane and 2 other midfielders of a similar level, A and B. But yes, Peter, what are you telling me? You good?
I'm happy when Wijnaldum left.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy's name. So yes, I haven't defended it prime in it. I was just saying like, and again with Poch, people want to go overboard. Always, I need to check the lineup still.
Flipping, yo, is that strong?
Is he got a strong like that? Read out the lineup then, Bainesy.
It'll be Henderson. Oh my days.
Go on.
What's this guy getting so...
Why are you so giddy?
I like this, you know.
Nah, that is a strong lineup.
Henderson, Dalot, Shaw, Maguire, Varane, McTominay, Holding, Pogba, Bruno, Ronaldo, Rashford, Sancho.
Bro, you playing Middlesbrough?
I like that.
Hannibal on the bench.
Go on, read the bench. Read the bench.
Grant, Tom Heaton, Phil Jones, Wan-Bissaka, Fred, Hannibal. Big up Hannibal. Mata, Matic, Elanga.
I like that team.
I like that, you know.
I like that team. Go on, Bainesy.
You're gonna watch them regardless. Come on.
Talk about it, Bainesy.
Yeah, I was gonna watch
so serious.
Because it's our best chance of winning.
No, but I think maybe it's because we haven't played in a long time just to get minutes on.
It's because of what's happened.
Or maybe he just wants to try out Pogba in the system, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, Pogba, Fernandes, Tommy in the midfield should be interesting. Let's see how.
Because remember, we was talking. Go on, fam. Go on.
When we did this against Villarreal, Pogba and Bruno were just too high up. Too high up when we played his midfield.
I think you'll be fine against Middlesbrough.
Yeah, you trust
me. But it's not even about Middlesbrough. It's just about
who was the manager in that midfield. I don't. It's funny.
He was the manager against Villarreal. Oli. Yeah, Oli Tax as well. It makes sense.
He's we can't use that midfield like we did against Villarreal.
Nah, they won't. He ain't gonna let him do that. Look how he's put the reins on Bruno. Bruno don't do that marauding number 9
front three just the bank. Ronaldo, Rashford, Sancho probably on the right. Rashford on the left.
I mean, you're not going to know if it bangs against Middlesbrough. You're not going to.
Because they play wing backs, innit? They play about.
I think it would be better with Sancho on the left and Rashford on the right.
No, I don't like Rashford on the right.
If you play in the Premier League bangs, I'll be like, okay, but it's like
you know, like Rashford. I think Rashford is probably better on the right.
You need to see it because Middlesbrough are not a bad side.
No,
they're not. No.
I'm not saying we're going to get all the answers from this game, but you can't just say.
Yeah, it's a tester. Yeah. It's a tester, isn't it? It's a tester. I hear that, but it's like
because if it fails against Middlesbrough, that's it. The answer's no.
Yeah, it's a tester, but still, you can't. if it works against me, you come, oh, we need to try this against Man City. When it tries, like, you just need to test it. If it works, it works. But
luckily,
It's
we're
not
learning
a
to test
Champions
not a
League,
great
it's Atletico
indication.
Madrid. Yeah.
Yes.
I like this.
Damn, there's
Yeah,
teams
he's
that are
gone strong. Go on,
there's
Peter.
teams
Go
that
on.
are playing 3 Premier League fixtures in the time before we're gonna play another one. That's crazy.
Because of the Club World Cup and obviously the FA Cup as well.
Damn.
But aren't you ahead of like
Because they
fixtures
got the
compared to most
Carabao
sides?
Cup final as well.
I mean, are we ahead? Yeah, relative to everyone else, because everyone else has had stuff postponed. We haven't had anything postponed or moved yet, aside from the Carabao Cup, the Club World Cup fixtures. Well, I mean, I guess we'll make those up someday.
Oh, you just know Hannibal's coming on as well for
These
Pogba.
FA Cup ties are boring, man.
Oh yeah, they're trash from. There isn't one. The best one is probably Forest Leicester.
I can look
I'm
at
so glad.
Brighton,
Tottenham, isn't it?
I'm so
Brighton,
glad.
I just don't-
Brighton Tottenham's
that's at 8 p.m. tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, I
We're
don't
not-
trust
we're not
Spurs.
half 12. We're not half 12 tomorrow. I'm so
There's
glad
no
we're
way
out.
anybody
I said I don't trust Spurs.
there's no way anybody sitting in front of a TV on Saturday night at 8
Do I
p.m.
hear that?
Brighton, Tottenham.
Yeah, like
I'm
yeah,
probably gonna
that's why
win.
you
That's
laughing,
not final,
Cams, because
yeah.
you know that's why. You know what I'm saying I ain't really. No one ain't really trying to see that. Like, come on, let's call a spade a
No.
spade. And that.
That's a decent game.
What Brighton
But apart
Spurs?
from you, Statman,
I'm not taking time to sit and watch it, but like, yeah. I hear
Now,
that.
Brian
Like,
Spurs is a
in
decent
theory,
game,
that is
to
a
be
decent
fair.
game. That's a horrible time. If they put that at 5:30, then yeah, maybe.
Like, what are you gonna do at 8 o'clock? You got nothing better to do. Let's be honest.
I'd
Statman,
rather
you're
just-
the only one who sits inside and watches nothing but football on a Saturday night, bro.
Yeah, like
I'm
I'd
not watching
rather not.
terrible, man. I'm not watching terrible.
Like Brighton, I like. The problem with that, Spurs are the issue with that type. Spurs are not entertaining. I've
Yeah,
watched
also
them against
Spurs are-
Chelsea like 3 times in the past. It feels like 3
they
days.
played,
and they've offered nothing.
fullbacks. They played 6 defenders against us, man. Or was it 7?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
they played 6 defenders and 2 midfielders. They thought that show was gonna-
Fullbacks on fullbacks. That's what it was. They played double fullbacks against us.
You think Ralph thinks this is our best team, minus Tellez and De Gea?
I think Ralph.
Why is the
I
hand not
think
playing?
Ralph. I think Ralph
Rested.
is trying to.
Rotation, man. Rotation.
I think Ralph is trying to play his strongest game, so no one talks to him about Martial and Lingard after the game. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, we need to
I don't think he cares about them. Like this guy would just say, "Yeah, they
No, I
won't
don't
play
think he wants to
anyway."
be asked more questions about it. That's it.
No, trust me. You could be asked. Like you see Ralph here, you can never tell this guy anything. He will spoil every single tea in the dressing room. The way Ralph is right now. Now, how can Lingard and both Martial come out and say, "No, I haven't said this to the manager. He's interpreted it wrong."
Because there's been some, like I've said on this, obviously I'll speak on this on Tuesday on Man United. There's been a breakdown of some fault. Not even a breakdown, like this is miscommunication and that. Like that's what that is, but it shows what's going on. It shows what's going on. Manchester United. But I do like that team because we spoke on it yesterday, Bainsy, in regards to how important the FA Cup is. So I didn't expect him to go that strong. I expected to see much more of the squad players playing. Because look at the back five we thought we was going to see Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, potentially Maguire, Jones, and Henderson. We thought it was going to be a full English back five. Well, you've got Varane, Dalot's playing, thank God. Shaw is Is Maguire, you said, is playing next to him. Yeah,
Lindelof's out, isn't it?
Yeah, Lindelof's out. Bailly's injured as well. And yeah, Phil Jones is Phil Jones. So good to see Pogba back.
Morning. What is this?
Hey Peter, do you know what, Peter? Though over here, it's not even on normal telly; it's on red button. Over here, our game.
Wow.
Is it on red button?
I think West Ham Kidderminster is on TV.
Because for here in the States, through ESPN Plus, you get all of La Liga, you get all of the domestic cups in England, and you get like a bunch of championship stuff as well. So I'm gonna probably put the stream on my phone and go back to sleep. But like, nah, I'm not gonna care. Either way.
Are we on BBC? Are we United? I'm guessing we're on BBC One today.
ITV.
Oh, was it ITV? Okay. When did ITV get FA Cup coverage?
What time is the game?
Yeah,
What time
there's
is
some
what time's
channels.
kickoff?
8 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So the stream will start, people on the channel. The stream will start 7:40 p.m. people. So 20 minutes before kickoff, the stream will start to watch along. Who's playing?
Paddy McNair.
Oh, for Borough.
Yeah, he's been playing for them.
Okay, I do not follow the championship whatsoever. I do not.
So Aaron Conley's on the bench.
Yo, see, Brian, see, people say this.
Even random ballers, you know.
No, Aaron Conley, yeah. I think he's crap.
Why are you taking this? Is random. Why are you taking shots at Aaron Conley?
His ex-girlfriend was on Love Island in the summer.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyways, back to Brian, who says, I don't even think it's miscommunication flawless. It's the PR machine that is United trying to control the narrative. The thing is, people are interested in this outside shit. I don't care who's lying and who's not. Perform on the pitch. I can't give 28 shits if Ralph's lying, if Jesse Lingard's lying. Are you man performing and getting results? People are too worried about all this outside shit. I don't care. Unless it's the scumbag situation, I don't care about what's going on in that. Like in regards to this. This has no bearing. Because if Lingard plays against Burnley and bags a brace and gets an assist, nobody's going to care if he's lying or not. People have just got time on their hands. This is why you get stupid debates like prime Neymar versus prime Ronaldinho, or you get Drogba versus Vardy, or I seen, what was the other nonsense one? There was another one as well I seen. That was just some stuff. Bruno versus Zinedine Zidane. Okay. People just got time in their hands.
You see that one, yeah? That guy made it as a joke.
Yeah, he did.
People
took it seriously, though. He made it as a joke, but what is the thing is, people, if I did that, people would take it seriously. I tweeted Lewis because he was talking about Tammy Abraham being Chelsea's best number 9 in the last decade. And I said, what did I say? I put Lukaku over Tammy Abraham. And then like people want to take it. It's like, yo, yes, he is. Like Lewis is clearly trolling. Like there's no way Tammy Abraham is a better 9 than Lukaku.
I wanted to add
I think he's saying he's been a better 9 for them in the last decade.
I was going to add Khalid Belarus to that debate because he wore number 9.
Should I add Khalid Belarus? He's in with a shout. Khalid Belarus is in with a shout.
Surfer, I've got a question for you about Tammy Abraham. How bad was he actually in the air considering his height? Because like all I hear is Chelsea fans like cussing for that.
He's got wet sponge for a forehead.
He's one of the worst headers of the ball I've ever seen.
The worst headers of the ball ever.
What could he just? Was it like the direction of his headers?
No, it's not even just the direction. Like, he would fail to connect with basic.
No strength. No strength whatsoever. He's tall as Peter Crouch and no strength. No strength whatsoever in that head.
There's like no strength and no balance to what he does.
Balance, yeah. No direction. Nothing. Not brave as well. Nothing. That's why he was crossing. That's why he's crossing to Kante in that Arsenal game.
The amount of good crosses we had wasted because we just had Tammy Abraham playing was ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Giroud so clear, man. So clear.
Giroud.
Giroud, man. Oh.
Give Giroud. I got big. What if Giroud had pace? Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Even without pace, man, was ridiculous.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if he just had decent amount of pace, he.
Oh yeah, we're talking about him as one of the best of his generation.
Yeah, he would get so many.
Same with Kane. Yeah.
The most underrated of his generation. Stuff.
Shut up, Ryan Kane.
Giroud over Kane. Giroud over Kane.
Yeah, I've seen one of them deliver at international tournament. I'll tell you that much. I don't even think either of them are lying. We need to ask ourselves, why did Lingard tweet that? I think he was pressured by the club to clear the misconception of Ralph's comments PR machine. I don't think so. I don't care.
You know,
I don't care
what he didn't clear it though. He
didn't clear it. And again, I don't even follow Lingard on Twitter. I don't care.
I think he kind of did because it sounded like when you listen to Ralph, it was kind of putting on Jesse wanting the timeout and stuff, innit?
Yeah. I don't
Lingard said it sounded like it's the club's recommendation for him to have a couple of days off to clear his head.
What your club are doing to Lingard is very strange.
Well,
have you seen what the excuse is? They're scared of him going to another club and like doing good. That's basically what they're scared of.
Yeah. I don't want you, but I don't want anyone else to have you. That's stupid. You get me? That's stupid.
That toxic guy. You're if you don't want to be with me, you're not allowed to be with anyone.
But I don't want you, but don't go anywhere else. Trying to let him go to.
Yeah. What are you saying,
fam? Contract. Don't make any sense, does it? It's out of contract in 6 months. Don't make any sense.
Yeah, it makes no but that's just Manchester United. Like
it's weird.
It don't make sense. That's just what we do. That's why Pogba can leave in the summer. Lingard can leave. There's hella money whose contract runs out in 2023. We're just a mess. That's why I feel for Ralph, because he just walked into what Mimi was talking about when she walked into this stream. It's kind of like that. That's what Ralph walked into. Everything's just on fire and burning. But he can't just whistle and turn around. It's like, I got to try and sort this shit out while we move. And hopefully turn the performances around, turn the results around. Hopefully we need to win today in this FA Cup and see what we can do in the Champions League and finish top 4. And then we move.
Yeah.
What it is. But yeah, we're going to close out the show, people. We're going to close out this episode of Stats, Facts, and Vibes. I'll be back, like I said, 20 minutes before kickoff, 7:40 p.m., people. I'll be back on this channel for the Manchester United versus Middlesbrough live watch-along, people. Manchester United versus Middlesbrough live watch along on the channel. Make sure you follow Statman Baines' channel. The link is in the title, so you can click on it right there. But hit the like button here and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Road to 4K. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit the notification bell for all of the individual videos as well, because sometimes you don't get notifications. But yeah, man, love to everyone that has locked in. Nippin, what was your question before? Where is it, Nippin? Oh, you asking about transfers? Wait for the Q&A, fam. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the Q&A. We got you.
Did you change his name? Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, big up Broads in the cut as well. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing big things, larger Broads. You know what I'm saying? AFTV top striker and that. Hey, Broads, you could legit play for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm backing you do a better job than Nketiah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
legit. I like that. I've seen you play in the Blood Brothers League. Like, yo, you cause problems for me. You feel me? But big up my guy Broads every time. Big up Brian. It says big up Flawless in the panel. Much love, y'all. Big up to everyone who has locked in. Stats, facts, and vibes on the Sarcasm TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in. You already know, Broads. Large up, man.